Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside.
Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Boy, they are still ranting over there at priceofbusinesstv.com. They are up in arms over the last conversation. The problem with our last guest is that it's like so much that we keep on hearing about the treatment of symptoms. And at this point, I'm all for companies doing whatever in their best interest in order to force our country to keep an environment or make an environment in this land of ours to make it in the business best interest to stay here. And so, we need to stop treating the symptoms, which is trying to coerce companies that tend to export their businesses and into staying, and instead give them an incentive to do so. Walter Rogers, he's lined up. He is the sales guru out there, and he's got a company that we're going to be talking about here in this segment that, frankly, I don't think more than 48 hours goes by without me getting a notification from my daughter about. I mean, these people are all over the place into social networking and pretty hot commodity. Walter, why don't you introduce our guest? And Walter Rogers, welcome to the program.
Hey, Kevin, thanks so much for having me again. It's my favorite time of the week, as you know, and the topic today is promotion trumps branding and the whole concept of how digital coupons are changing the face of marketing. And most people think of marketing as what I call big M marketing, which is investment in big branding initiatives. And if you're Nike or AT&T, certainly are things you have to do. But if you're a small business owner, it's really about promoting yourself, promoting your individual store, your individual location, or maybe your string of locations to your community. And I got to tell you that, people think about coupons as maybe the old lady that's reading the Sunday paper clipping coupons to go to Randall's. But, there's some pretty amazing stats. And, there's been a 67% increase in searches on Google for printable coupons. 8 out of 10 adults plan on keep using coupons when the economy improves, those that are using them. And the surprising stat is that customers that print digital coupons have an average household income of $96,000 a year. So this isn't targeting, the lower end of the market. You're really targeting the end of the market that can spend money. And no company probably has figured this out better than Groupon. Now, here's a company that didn't even exist 4 years ago, and they went from 2 million to 50 million subscribers just between 2009 and 2010, and we're very fortunate to have Chad Nason, who's the official spokesperson for Groupon, on with us today. So, Chad, welcome to the show.
Hey, Walter, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on the program. Chad, why is it that people, explain right from the very beginning, first of all, the 411, if you will, of the company. What differentiates you from the others in the coupon business?
Absolutely. First of all, we're the first one to create the entire industry. So we bring an immense subscriber base. Walter just alluded to it a few seconds ago. We have over 64 million subscribers at this point, and we're working with only the best businesses, offering the best deals in cities across the country. So I think it's the quality and the quality of our subscribers and the quality of our businesses that certainly differentiate us.
Walter?
Yeah, I think everybody would just love to hear the story about how Groupon got started.
Sure. Yeah, our founder and CEO, Andrew Mason, created a website called The Point while he was in grad school here at Northwestern in Chicago. And The Point is still live today. It's a collective action website for folks to go and create change, or a place to band together. So, if you're trying to raise money, or for someone to go on a trip, or trying to make a new national holiday, even you can go to The Point and try to gather people there. But the idea of The Point is that nothing ever happens until everybody sort of bands together. So if you're trying to raise $1,000 to send somebody to Europe, one person can send $20, or one person can pledge $100, and nobody's money gets taken until that number is hit. And that's sort of the tipping model method that works with Groupon today. So, there's a minimum number of folks who need to buy each one of these deals for it to become live.
And I just think it's fascinating. I get these these various emails every day. Tell our audience a little bit about the types of businesses that can benefit from this branding effort, this promotional effort.
Yeah, absolutely. So at our core, we're always going to be offering deals that get people off the couch and out of their homes and into their communities to try these new local businesses that they probably might not have without this deal. So we're offering deals every single day. You're going to get an email once you subscribe at Groupon.com for things to do, try, see, eat in your local community. So you can go out there and try all these new things at a lower cost. And then we're giving the businesses an incredible opportunity to get new customers in the door, guaranteed new customers in the door, and exactly where your marketing dollars are going. So you're offering this great discount, and you can see these people walk in, with the Groupon either printed out or on their smartphone showing you. So you see exactly the people that Groupon has brought you, and you can work like heck to make sure that those people become repeat customers and come back and start paying full price the next time too.
Yeah, I do want to mention the board's really going wild over there at priceofbusinesstv.com. Would encourage people to join the conversation. Got Felicia pointing out that she teaches classes that she got through Groupon, and I'm sure there's a nuance to that I don't even know about how that works. We've got Snurdy talking about how he's talking about getting his business promoted through Groupon. I think I even read about a yacht being purchased through Groupon. Gary talking about it being a phenomenal business model and his firsthand experience through clients that he's worked in who have benefited through Groupon. So I'm pretty overwhelmed by the conversation. You can join that chat, by the way, over at priceofbusinesstv.com. Walter?
Yeah, Chad, so is this a work for any business, or what's been your experience in terms of what kind of business could really benefit from this kind of a product?
Sure. Yeah, like I said before, it's always going to be those businesses that offer those services. We want to give people an experience. So there are a lot of great websites out there that sell packaged goods. So we're really our core model is getting people out, like I said, out of the house and trying new things. So restaurants, spas, skydiving, hot air balloon rides, Segway tours, boat tours in your local community, anything to get folks out there and trying new things and experiencing their city is what we do and what we love to do. So, it's just an incredible model, and we've had in all these markets across the country that we've gone to, both, residents and businesses saying, Groupon, come to us. We would love to start offering these Groupon deals because, we're helping them, and it's the first time that we've been able to sort of, give these small businesses the power of the internet to bring in new customers. And before, local businesses were trying things with, television, ads or newspaper ads or local magazines, and you never really quite know where that money goes. So like I said, you're going to see those new customers walk in the door with a Groupon, and you have that opportunity to convert them to becoming repeat customers. So it's really been a win-win for subscribers and for businesses.
So tell our listeners, if they're business owners or executives and companies that want to participate in this, how would they do that? How would they start to leverage Groupon?
Sure, and a great website for businesses who might be interested in learning more about the process, and they can learn about the preparation and the redemption tools that we offer now, which is really expansive. Would go to GrouponWorks.com, and there you can learn a lot more about Groupon, the model, how it works, see some success stories in there, learn more about our subscribers, and learn just really a lot more about Groupon if you didn't know it already. And there you're going to find a place to enter a little bit of your information, so we can reach out to you and try to get the ball rolling.
Let me ask you, Chad, how big of a business do you have to be in order to really participate in something like Groupon?
Sure. We have a whole bunch of people now who make sure that we want to make sure that we're offering the best deals to the best businesses, with the best subscribers. So you don't need to be a huge business. Like I said, we want to work with those local businesses. So you don't need to have, a warehouse-sized location. We work with very, very small companies who offer awesome Groupon deals, and we've actually helped a lot of these businesses grow, because, it just takes, a lot of folks say, I didn't even know you guys were here. So, they have the opportunity to reach those new customers and bring them in. So there's really no company too small or too large, that we've worked with. It's just incredible, the response that we've gotten from a lot of these businesses too.
Yeah.
And Kevin, you and I've talked.
Go ahead, Walter.
Yeah, just going to say, you and I've talked a lot about, the importance of businesses really focusing their marketing on specific areas and making sure that they're able to track the return on their marketing investment. And it's so elusive, but, with a tool like Groupon, it seems like it's almost a no-brainer. You're just loading up your marketing budget and a discount, which you would benefit from if the customers end up purchasing and they show up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. So why would it, and I need to ask my daughter directly. We have a lot of conversations, but we haven't had a conversation about Groupon. What would motivate her to be sending me every few days coupons regarding Groupon? What's up with that?
Why is she sending you the Groupon?
Yeah, why would she be doing that? I found that interesting that you got these people out there who are doing the work for the company, and I'm wondering, now I'm going to have a conversation about it, but what would her reasoning be?
Yeah, you know what? It's really a social feeling. Before with coupons, it was you would, like you alluded to before, you're talking about people who would just be cutting them out of the Sunday paper. But now Groupon really brings in the social aspect. So you want people to know. You want to do it with your friends. So you might want to take a Segway tour with your friends. So you might all grab on and buy the Groupon together, or try a new restaurant together. So it encourages folks to, put it out there on Facebook, Twitter, email it to different folks because, either they want them to participate with them or, they want to make sure that tipping point is hit.
All right, that's the music. They're going to take us off. GrouponWorks.com or Groupon.com. Check it out. Walter Rogers, you know him. He's with Baker Communications every Wednesday. He's here bringing us the best in sales and customer relations information. You can learn more about him at BakerCommunications.com. I'm Kevin Price. Thanks, gentlemen. Good stuff. More after this right here on Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.